Why can't you do your work while you're at work?
There isn't time. I have to go to meetings.
Do you think it would make things easier if I came and slept at the office?
Why don't you come and sleep at the meetings? Everyone else does.
I am now 5 minutes late for another meeting because the other one overran. Back-to-back meetings, yet again.
Here's a snapshot of my diary over a couple of days, which shows what a typical day looks like for me.
I'm just looking at my day tomorrow. This is my calendar. Not a great day. I've got a lot of actual cancellations in there and also stacked up meetings.
We hold regular meetings to discuss customer detriment. Within those meeting and Skype meetings, we pull around about 4 from my area to talk over the same report. And this is over a couple of meetings over the week. And this continues in other meetings also.
The problem that I experienced personally was usually around my diary being completely booked out with meetings from kind of 8 till 5 every day, which didn't really leave any time to think proactively about growth, to think about the customer, and actually it was much more about reacting to what other people wanted me to deal with and dealing with BAU issues.
So I haven't had time to absorb things from the last meeting before I'm going into the next. And I haven't really prepared for this meeting either, so that in itself is a bit of an issue.
What to do.
I really am passionate about trying to free up time to allow me to think, which will also allow me to identify where we can simplify the business, improve the processes, and ultimately improve the customer experience.
So we decided to call our experiment Time to Think and started off doing the time diagnostic activity to work out where we were spending our time. I actually found I was probably spending about an average of 2 hours a day on things that I would consider non-value in meetings, either where I didn't need to be there at all, where I was duplicating, or really where the meeting wasn't actually adding any value.
What I'm going to do this evening is really quickly look through those meetings and accept and decline a number of them. If I can delegate, I will. That'll be based on where I believe the biggest value add from me to attend and the impact on me not attending. I'm going to experiment with taking this offline at night and having a look to see if I can plan out my day to reduce the stress during the online day.
What I want to do is try and understand what's driving those meetings, and in particular, I think I've seen a trend where there's duplicate attendance in some of these from my area, and I really kind of want to challenge the benefit of 2 of us going along.
So what was the outcome?
I was ruthless as soon as I actually started doing the exercise in declining more meetings, really being clear on what the purpose of those were going to be.
So I've just updated my diary for tomorrow. The yellow items there are meetings that I believe my direct report could attend on my behalf or one of my colleagues. The green meetings are the ones I'm planning to attend because either they require my sign off or my support. And the red meetings are the ones that I don't believe are of any value and I won't be attending.
Really looking at the meeting in advance and trying to understand what my role was in that meeting and how much value I could add.
When I do go to meetings, I don't necessarily go for the whole meeting. I'll go for the bit that actually I need to be in there for. And once I've done that, I will come out.
Delegating to other team members, which is extremely empowering.
I'm now reviewing of the meetings I attended, which of those were of value. The items in green were meetings I attended where my input was needed, or I was there to sign off or support my reports. And finally, the meetings that are in red here, an hour and a half's worth, are the ones I attended where I felt there was absolutely no value in me attending, and I could have delegated out.
From looking at my diary and being a bit more ruthless with the meetings that I accepted, I've managed to free up, I think, 10 hours over the 2 weeks that I was looking at.
I managed to clear out 2.5 hours worth of time.
Going forward, I'm committing to spend at least 2 hours a day where I'm not in meetings, where I have time to think, I have time to plan, I have time to think about what we're doing in the future and support my team in doing those things as well.
It gives me more time to do those ad hoc things, it gives me more time to spend with my team.
Now I can actually undertake and follow through on the actions for meetings and plan better, and the whole piece makes it more valuable for the business and for the customer in terms of us getting where we need to be.